We were blessed, both of us, with a grandma, my grandmother, your mother, Dolly's mother, Irene Palermo. I remember as she approached her death, first of all, you guys took her in.
Oh, yeah.
And this is something I hope people listening pay attention to. My grandmother came home to die. She was in a wheelchair. She had to be cleaned. She had to be taken to the bathroom. At the very end, she could barely get out of bed. I've heard both of you say that time was a blessing, especially you, Dad, because that was not your maternal, that was not your family. That was not your blood mother, but you treated her like that. And tell me how you get joy out of that experience.
Well, the joy I remember is after I got her, or we got her all settled, she'd be in the wheelchair. I'd push her over by the dining room window, and I said, "Now you watch me." And that at that time, I'd be hanging clothes on the line, and she'd wave to me. And I still see her in her blue robe. And I'll look up at the dining room. See, it still gets me.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the most memorable times of my life. She couldn't hardly walk, so she would, and our bathroom wasn't the handicap bathroom, so she couldn't take the wheelchair in there. So she used to step on my shoes, and we would dance over to the bathroom, and then Dolly would take over, and when it was done, and just to see, when I'd take her out in her wheelchair, to see how she really enjoyed being outside. It was just, I don't know, it was the most memorable times of my...
But how do you find joy in that? I mean,
because
men
you
would...
see her smile, you know you're filling her life.
It's doing things for others. Doing things for others.
Yeah.
And in that case, it's giving back to all the things that not only that she did with Dolly within childhood, but all the years of the things that she did for us, that she did for you kids. And she drove right away with, real young. She learned how to drive. So she used to take all the aunts and uncles to their doctor's appointments. She spent...
Yeah, they didn't drive. Grandma Palermo didn't drive.
So it was up
Carrie
to them.
didn't drive. It'd be her.
So part of the joy of taking care of her at the end was thanking her, the gratitude of
payback, and thank you for all of
payback
that.
And the gratitude that gave you, but also...
Well, we know we made her life easier, and that was joy.
But there was some big end-of-life wisdom from her. So this was a sort of matriarch of our family that you have learned, Dolly, because I've heard you say it. Grandma, at the end of her life, used to say, "I'm satisfied." Her body gave out on her. Cancer started to take over. She'd lost her husband. She lost her siblings. But somehow...
She lost all her cousins. She was the last one.
And yet she said, "I'm satisfied." And I've heard you're now, I think, almost as old as she was when she died. Maybe,
I am.
Yeah, approaching it. And I hear you say, I'm satisfied.
Content.
I'm content.
Yeah.
How does one find that contentment with the body inevitably kind of going out and friends dying and your ability to go do diminishing?
Oh, I think you can look around and you can see people worse off than you.
Always.
Always.
So if you like that clip, there's a lot more where that came from. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you won't miss our new videos as they come out each week.